The rapid decline of biodiversity is one of the major challenges humanity has to face immediately. Biodiversity means the viability of life at all scales, from ecosystems to genes through species. Three major questions arise about biodiversity. First, what are the processes of life viability? What is the origin of life viability? Second, what are the consequences of life viability for the Earth systems? And last but not least, what is the value of life viability for humankind? The common way to assess biodiversity is to count the number of species. The total number of known species today is around 1.8 million organisms. Of course, the quality of our records is not the same between the different groups. It is good for big organisms like plants and vertebrates, but very poor for small organisms like microorganisms. However, today, most scientists estimate the real number of species between 8 and 12 million. An important word in the definition of biodiversity given by the Convention on Biological Diversity is ecological complex. An ecological complex is a set of components all in interaction. Interaction is a key word in biodiversity sciences. This is an example of network of interaction in a lake, a network of trophic interactions. All species, in fact, are involved in trophic interactions through predation, competition, parasitism. But they are also involved in non-trophic interactions, like pollination between flowers and insects, or in the case of the modification of physical environment by some species for the benefit of others. Clearly, interaction and complexity mean that when you change something somewhere, you change many things in many places. We have a big problem with biodiversity today. It is declining rapidly. In 5 centuries, we have lost at least between 1 and 2% of birds and mammals and 2.5% of amphibians. It is huge, and it probably never happened before during the long history of the planet. This decline can also be seen through the number of individuals within species. In France, by example, the number of common birds decreases by 1% a year, with, of course, a clear risk of extinction on short term. Last year, a paper published in Nature showed that 1/3 of the invertebrate species was lost in the forest and grasslands of Germany. Clearly, biodiversity crisis is not an hypothesis. It is a reality of today.